And joining us this morning from Phoenix is Flora Jessop, a cousin of Raymond Jessop. She is a former member of a polygamous sect. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's some question this morning, even there in El Dorado, whether or not there'll be a possibility of a fair trial. Why might the jury pool be tainted there?
Well, the FLDS have been in Schleicher County, Texas for several years now, and their business practices are very questionable. And I think that they've poisoned the well there with their practices, and it's going to be difficult to find a jury that hasn't had some kind of dealings with them.
Economic ties.
Yes.
Yeah. You were in a sect somewhat like this. Can you describe it just briefly? What is it like for children? What is it like for young women?
I was in this sect, actually, when they were headquartered on the border of Utah and Arizona. And it's horror. The abuses that occur, and especially after Warren Jeffs took over, things really turned bad for the children. Children don't know who their parents are. They're moved from family to family. Warren Jeffs would decide that one man wasn't worthy and ship the wives and children off to another man and tell the children that their DNA was changing to match this new father's.
Wow. We watched, though, when the compound was raided, the women came on television and they said over and over again, our children are not happy, these accusations are false. They begged to get their children back. Do you believe that these women are somehow complicit?
Yes, I do. I absolutely do. You know, mothers have the instinct to protect their young, and these mothers don't. They do not step in and try and protect their children. Instead, they hand their children over to these perverts, knowing full well what's going to occur with these children. And that, to me, is just egregious in its own nature. Not only that, but everyone failed to ask the pertinent question, why all those mothers were crying for their babies. And that was, where were the tears when they abandoned their children on the streets of Utah and Arizona? Thousands of boys were abandoned and left.
All right, Flora, that's all the time we have for right now. Thanks very much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.